Hi guys, we've just had news that one of our sets of tenants has left today. They've said that we can head over, take a look before we do the official checkout and key handover. So we're going to pop over, take a look, see what condition it's in and report back to the tenants. So yeah, let's head over there. Here we are at the property, which is here. Let's go and take a look. The objective of today's video is that we're going to see what condition the tenants have left the property in. And it's to show all you budding landlords what it's like when you give a property to tenants as opposed to when you get it back. And this is us seeing it firsthand, how it's going to be given back. So let's have a look. I have no idea what this is going to be like. Hopefully we've got the right key. Well, that's not a good sign. Doesn't look like we'll be going in because we've got no key. It doesn't work. What the hell's going on? I can't even get into my own property. This is the outhouse. I'll get into this. There's the outhouse. We can have a look at that. Whoopie-doo. Lovely. We can't get in. We're stuck. That's it. It's going to be a YouTube short. Take two. Tenants have left the keys for us. Oh, hallelujah. Let's go in. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, hello. Anybody here? Come on in, guys. It's a freezing cold day. It's pitch black. Let's turn some lights on, burn some electricity. Oh, there's no bulb. That's lovely. So, guys, we're here to take a look at how tenants have given back this property. Where's the light for this goddamn room? Hey, we can't even find a light. Lights, anybody, please? One light? No light? It's literally, they've taken all the bloody bulbs. They have taken all the bulbs. There's no bulbs. There's one bulb in here. There's no pigging light switch. Where's the bloody light switch? In here. What the hell is this? Jeez. Anyway, guys, look. Welcome to Armageddon. No, welcome to what I would describe as a bit of a shithole. Now, me and a business partner, well, we bought this house a few years ago, and one of the contentious parts was this kitchen that you're standing in right now, this hellhole of a kitchen. It is disgusting. It's got Artex on the walls, it's quite worn, it's got a cooker that looks like it belongs to your gran, and we decided not to do it up. And do you know why we didn't do it up? Because of this, the Great Wall of the Northeast. This massive beast of a wall, because when you come through, none of the lights work. If you can see me over there, hello, we've got this on the other side of the wall, electric and gas. So we didn't want to rip all this down because it was just going to be a massive job. So we decided to freshly paint it all up and we rented it out. And that's where we're at right now. The tenants have been here 2 years, and to be fair, it's better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be an absolute mess. And you know what? They've cleaned it up. Fair play. Well done, tenants, well done. But they did tell me there is a couple of things. One being an iron mark on the carpet, so we're going to go and check that out. And something about the smoke alarms, batteries or something, but that's not a big deal. I don't know what this is. There's a big mark here. What's happened there?
Candle.
Some sort of candle, yeah, heated candle. You can't complain, you cannot whack it. You cannot whack it. You cannot whack it. They've done it. Honestly, it's so refreshing. Now when tenants do what they say they're going to do and clean up, have a check in the oven. I mean, let's be honest, this oven is pretty much done. It looks like they've even had it. It's a bit sticky, that, to be fair, but hey, yeah, get the hand sanitizer. It's pretty darn good. It's a beautiful hallway, and we go into the living room. Oh my God. Isn't that like something out of the Addams Family? Ooh, Yuck, yuck, yuck. Do people not clean cobwebs up? I mean, look, we're not going to go mad. Do you know what? I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. Not all tenants do this. They took a week or two to tidy up. And do you know what? Fair play. Do you know what? What they deserve? Well done. Well done, tenants. There are some decent people out there. They've cleaned up. And do you know what? Hats off. I haven't got a hat on, but hats off. It is nice, presentable, tidy. They've cleaned up. They've even dusted the windowsills. I can't complain about this right now. I'm looking for things to complain about, and I can't find anything. Apart from a few cobwebs, which, you know, I'm tall, so of course I'm going to get cobwebs. Oh my lord. But yeah, apart from a few cobwebs, I mean, there's a few knocks on this door here, look. Could you really charge a tenant for that? Would you charge a tenant off their deposit for that? I personally, I would if the place was a mess, if it was a dump. But based on that, but the cleanliness, taking it all into consideration, I don't think you could charge them for that. Do we close the curtains for security? Probably should put these down. Or the blinds, we'll put the blinds across. Or we need to take the meter readings as well. But I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's ready with a lick of paint to rent it out. I honestly do. Clean up the kitchen a bit more, change the oven, lick of paint, rent it out. Rent that baby out. Don't think that's the keys. Let's close these blinds up for security and head on out. Whew. This is one of the better ones, guys. Definitely one of the better ones that I've experienced, because I've been to some houses when they've been handed back and they've been abominations.
You don't need to hook that down.
No, I think it's a good idea, Mr. Seasons. It looks cool. No, it doesn't actually do anything, but never mind. Right, cool. So let's go upstairs though. Let's not get carried away until we go upstairs. They've done this here. He already told me about this. When he took the smoke alarm off, it took off this little bit of paint. But hey, come on guys. I'm not going to be Scrooge at Christmas time. So let's head on up. Oh, it's chilly. No lights. It's pitch black. I don't know whether you'll be able to pick me up on the camera. There's lights in this room. Now this was all freshly painted when they got it. It was all immaculately painted. So, you know, wear and tear. This is something landlords hear a lot. We have to accept wear and tear. Is this wear and tear? I would say yes. You know, little bits on paint like this, little marks, bits of, I don't know what that is, little bits here, bits there. Can you really complain about that? Probably not. The carpet, we're looking for this burn mark. I think we might have found it, Mrs. Seasons. There we go. But this carpet, bearing in mind, when we took this property on, the carpet, it was already dated. We'd normally change carpet and we didn't on this property. So am I going to charge them for that? I'm not. And you know why? Because we're going to be fully renovating this property. When I say fully renovating, we're going to be doing something with it. We're going to be painting it. We're going to be stripping the carpets out. The kitchen, we're going to have to potentially do something with. We're going to have a look at that. But we'll be doing something to this property. We're either going to get it back on the market for rent, or we're going to flog it. But right now, all I can see is a few bits of wear and tear. I can't see anything that concerns me too much. And oh no, there's the iron mark. I found it. But that's the boiler cupboard. Forget that. Here's the iron mark. Dun dun dun. Now, this could be the only thing they're going to have to be charged for. Because this carpet's actually the better carpet in the house, and we wouldn't really want to change this. Now we're going to have to. We would have professionally cleaned it and it would have been good to go. But based on that mark, I'm going to have to deduct something for the carpet. You know, fair's fair. There's some little bits of wear and tear on the wall where there've been dirty handprints. But again, it's wear and tear. Can we complain about that? Probably not. But that iron mark is a bridge too far. Has to be dealt with, unfortunately. So a room this size, you're probably going to be looking at about a couple of £100, £300. to recarpet on just budget carpet, fitted. So we'll get some prices for that, and I'll speak to the tenant. I think they'll be okay with that because he did own up to it. He knew he'd done it, so it's one of those things. But yeah, guys, you know what? Welcome to the garden. We need to look at the garden. We need to check. There's the boiler cupboard, all fine. Make sure the boiler hasn't been taken away, which it hasn't. That's good. The bathroom. Have they cleaned the bathroom? This is normally an area that gets forgotten about. We need. Oh, they've left the window open, which isn't good. Security hazard. Haven't got an extractor fan in here, and we're in the process of getting one sorted out. Toilets, look, Mrs. Season, the toilets, apart from around this rim, and I'm not going to touch it, but there's a few little marks. The sink is presented beautifully, clean. Yes, it's dated, it's old, but it's clean. The bath, the silicon's got some little bits of what you would consider wear and tear. Can't complain at that. Again, congratulations, tenant, well done. You've left it better than I expected. Now this is just a little bit of just dampness because of the lack of extraction, which we were dealing with at the time, but nothing too bad. Certainly not. It's not damp, if that makes sense. It's just condensation. Yeah, vinyl's dated and old. Fair enough. Those little marks there are just from when there was a leak in the past. We had to take the bath panel off, so that's just decoration, not the tenant's fault. There's nothing I can pinpoint on the tenants apart from that iron stain. So I think the house, we're kind of pretty much done. The outhouse we checked earlier, that was empty. We just need to have a look at the back garden. Can you see it from here? I mean, they're not exactly gardeners, but you know, it is what it is. We'll go and have a quick look outside just to make sure they haven't left like overgrowth everywhere. Turn this light off. And off we go, guys. So what do you think? Do you think as a landlord I should be happy? I probably am. Probably am quite happy. Very good tenants. They've done a decent, honourable thing. They've cleaned up after themselves. And do you know what? That's all we want as landlords. It's so good of them to do that. Obviously the iron is a mistake, and that's the way it is, unfortunately. And do you think I'm right to charge them for that carpet? Do you think that I should be letting them off with the carpet? As a businessman, as a responsible landlord, I've done favours in the past and it comes back to bite me. On this occasion, I am going to hold my ground because they've owned up to it. I am going to deduct it, but you might want to put it in the comments why I shouldn't have done that. Should I have done that? Would you have done that? Would you not have done that? Are you a landlord? Are you a tenant? Are you peed off with your landlord? Would you be annoyed at your landlord if he charged you for that? You know, let's get some conversation going on the channel. But before we do that, before we sign off, let's have a quick look outside. Outside we go. The fence was already like that. I don't actually know who's responsible for the fence. Yeah, I mean, it's hardly the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, is it? But it just serves a purpose. I think we have to say fair's fair. It looks like they've made an effort, because I remember there was overgrown brambles and everything here. They've cleared it up. There's a rake. They've cleared all the rubbish from along here. Do you know what? Very well done. Very well done. So look, guys, that's the video. It was just to show you when you get a property back from a tenant, what we do. We come round, we have a look, we see if there's any damage. I'll have a quick look under the sink and stuff to make sure there's no major leaks. Check the meter readings, and I'll report back to the tenant just on that one bit of damage, which is the carpet, which unfortunately they will have to have that deducted from the deposit. I am being reasonable. I just want to point out that they're leaving early, and I'm going to refund them. I'm going to pro rata for the month, the day they've left, and I'm going to reimburse them for the rent that they're not using, which I don't have to do. Put that in the comments. Is that the right thing to do? Would you have done that if you're a landlord? I am going to reimburse that, but then obviously the carpet will come off the deposit. So hopefully that all makes sense. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching this quick video around the house. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, see you.